I have 2 wholes and 1/3. And I'm going to subtract 1 whole and 2/3. Well, as I look at my problem, I realize I cannot take 2/3 away from 1/3. So what strategy can I use to help me solve this problem? One strategy I have is to use regrouping. So I am going to take one of my whole fractions and I am going to replace it with 3/3 because I know that 3/3 is equal to 1 whole. Now I can look at my subtraction problem differently. Now I have 1 whole and 4/3, 1, 2, 3, 4/3, and then I have 1 whole and 2/3, 1, 2/3. Now I can subtract. I know if I take 2/3 away from 4/3, I will have 2/3 left. And I know if I take 1 from 1, I have nothing. There's nothing I need to write there. So now I have figured out that 2 and 1/3 minus 1 and 2/3 equals 2/3. Let's try that one more time, and this time we'll use fourths. Okay. Now we're going to try another problem for practice, and this time we're going to use fourths. So here I have 1 and 2/4, and I want to subtract 3/4. Now remember, there are multiple strategies we could use to solve this problem, but in our lesson today we're using regrouping in order to solve these subtraction problems. So I know I cannot take 1, 2, 3/4 away from 2/4. So I'm going to regroup using 1 whole. And I know 1 whole is equivalent to 4/4. So let me get my fourths out. Okay, there I have my 4/4 equal to 1 whole plus 2/4. That gives me 6/4 minus 3/4. So I know if I take 3/4 away, that is going to leave me with another 3/4. So I have 1 and 2/4 minus 3/4 equals 3/4. We can also solve this problem using regrouping without using manipulatives. One way we can do that is to show our borrowing of a whole number. Our fraction is going to be 5 and 1/6, and we need to be able to subtract 3 and 4/6. Well, right when I look at my problem, I know I can take 3 from 5, but I cannot take 4/6 away from 1/6, so I need to regroup. I'm going to look at my whole number 5, and I want to regroup over here. And I know since I'm using 6, this 5 is equal to 6/6 plus the 1/6 that's here, for a total of 7/6. So I have 7/6 as my fraction, and my whole number is now 4. I'm going to carry over, subtracting 3 and 4/6 from 4 and 7/6, and I can do this. I know that 7/6 minus 4/6 is 3/6, because we don't ever add or subtract denominators, and I know 4 minus 3 is 1. So my answer is 1 and 3/6. I could also simplify that fraction and make my answer 1 and 1/2.